I'm in the house. I'm in the house with MC Swamp Tiger. Tiger. This is BS&I. 10 questions with AKA. You already know the business. Hey man, thanks for stopping by. What's good with you today, man?
Just chilling, man.
Just chilling.
Got off work, having a good day.
Well, as you already know, man, I got 10 questions, and I plan on asking these 10 questions to everybody in the PNW region, anybody who battles. And I'm going to ask them all the same 10 questions, so we're about to fire these at you. You ready for these?
Yeah.
All right. What was the very first battle you ever watched?
Heretic versus JM1.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Well, that's kind of the thing, you know what I mean? It's like until I got into actually doing the battles, I never really watched battle rap, and it wasn't something that I was really interested in to begin with, you know what I mean? And talking to Heretic and shit, you know, he always told me, he's like, you know, you like to argue, dog, like you would be good at battle rap, and he kind of pushed me in that direction, and I got on stage for my first battle, and I've just fucking loved it ever since, you know what I mean? So it's...
So you never saw any grind time battles, anything back? I mean, wasn't the Double B Heretic battle before that?
It was before that, but I didn't see that till after the fact, you know, because Heretic really was the one who kind of got me into battle rap. I watched him versus Jam 1, and then I think I watched every other battle that he did after the fact, you know what I mean? And then went back and watched that grind time battle with Double B and all of that shit, but...
That's fucking crazy. I had no idea. If you could take any battle back in your career, what battle would that be?
None of them.
You gotta take one back.
Gotta take one back. Young Nate. That'd be the only battle I take back. And it has nothing to do with Nate. Like, Nate fucking came with it in that battle, but that, like, my biggest regret as far as everything I've done battle rap was wasting my third round on a stupid antic against him.
I mean, that's honest. That's honest shit right there. I remember, I was the one who got the mask the day after. That shit was hilarious. I don't know what happened with it. It's floating around somewhere. Where is the young Nate mask? So, this should be easy. I mean, a lot of these questions should be questions that have already been pondered, but tell me something that you love about battle rap, bro.
The community. Like, there's a lot of cats that have been doing this shit for a long time and have been in my corner encouraging me, and that includes, like, Civic, and nowadays Young Nate's, like, really been very supportive and helping me, you know, listening to bars, telling me some shit's trash. And, of course, you know, my crew is always there working with me as filters and kind of helping shit out, but I just love the scene, you know what I mean? Like, when we went out to Tri-Cities, it was all love. It didn't matter who was
that event was fucking fire, bro.
That was one of the fucking best weekends that
Fuck
I've had
that
in a long
shit. That
time.
shit was fire.
But it was more like my battle. I wasn't 100% happy about that battle, but that weekend, kicking it with everybody in the hotel and fucking drinking and smoking blunts and shit, that was dope. Like, I had a fucking good time there, and I felt like I got to know a lot of the cats that I've kind of looked up to in battle rap to this point, you know, but that's definitely it.
Yeah, that was event of the year, I would say, for 2015. So, on the flip side of the coin, though, what's some shit that you can't stand about battle rap, homie?
Two things.
It's so funny. Every MC is so quick. They just write out the hoster because they all know what they hate about this shit.
I don't know. I don't like how fickle battle rap fans can be. You know what I mean? It's like, if you support a cat, win or lose, man, like, support that cat because he's still grinding and doing his thing. And a lot of cats, like, and I've seen it, you know, and I don't think it'll happen to me, you know, win or lose, I'm still going to keep moving. But some cats, I feel like they had their first battle, and then they got so much shit talked about them that they would never step back in the ring. You know what I mean? And that just fucking destroys people's confidence and momentum. And I mean, the other thing...
But can you blame the fans? For them, it's just entertainment, you know?
Yeah.
And there's so many MCs. I mean, are they supposed to try to keep up with all of them, or just the ones that are siphoning through, you know? Because basically, battle rap is like a weeding out process, right?
Yeah, and I understand that. I just feel like, and it's the same thing. I mean, that's kind of the second point of what I don't like about battle rap is how a lot of cats treat rookies. You know what I mean? It's like, when you first coming in, like, we should be encouraging the next generation to get in the fucking ring and do something instead of putting them down every time they fuck something up or if they have a bad battle or something like that. Like, those cats need encouragement to keep going. We can't just stick to the same people and cycle through all these battles. Eventually, we're going to run out of fucking battle rappers, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We need the next generation, and that's real shit. I go way out of my way to make sure to encourage those cats, and if I see somebody fucking with them, I'll hit them up and be like, look, dude, fuck all that bullshit, just keep to your bars and keep fucking working at it, you know what I mean? Because that's what we
Well, it's kind of like a sports hazing process, though. You know what I'm saying? When the freshmen come in, they get it a little bit, but they know when they move up to sophomores, then they get to look forward to hazing to the next crop that comes in. It just seems like it's just something that happens in more things than just battle rap.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely does happen in more things than just battle rap. You know, I mean, I've seen that shit happen in music where cats are just getting started, but I remember the caliber of music I was making when I was 19, and nowadays, if I listen to it, it's fucking trash. It's awful. It is not good in comparison to what I'm doing nowadays. And it's the same thing with battles, you know what I mean? I feel like if I would have started battling when I was 19, I would have been fucking trash. Like, I wouldn't have been as open to understanding what goes into a battle then as I am now. My ego was a lot bigger when I was younger too, so I couldn't see past it and actually develop myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. Give me 3 MCs in the region, 3 battle MCs in the region that you'd be willing to be like, yo, and regardless of skill level, that you'd be willing to be like, yo, shout out, I see you working, man. I see you putting in mad work, however they're going about it, regardless of skill level. Just give me 3 MCs that you want to shout out and be like, yo, I see you working, Playboy.
Definitely Dennis Good. Like, that cat is my favorite in the region, hands down.
He's fired.
He has a crowd control that nobody else has, and he has a delivery, and just like, he's a very intelligent guy when he's doing that, and that's completely demonstrated his entire personality and his intelligence when he battles. Jay the Nightwing would definitely be another one of those cats. Like, he's just been on a fucking tangent lately, and he is an amazing writer. Like, just the stuff that he comes up with, and he's another one of those cats that I feel like really openly demonstrates his personality. Like, the guy you get in battles is the same guy you get off the stage, you know what I mean? It's not a character, it's not a front. That's Jay. You know what I mean? Some cats say that he smiles too much. Nah, motherfucker, keep smiling, because that makes your opponent so fucking angry. And I love it.
Let's say 5. That's only 2, though.
That's only 2. Let's see. Fuck, man. Civic is the fucking golden child. Like, I mean, not only is he a good battler, and he's one of those cats that I feel like really takes his criticism to heart and goes back and tries to develop everything that he needs to do, you know what I mean? And his battles lately, you know, he was already good when he first started out, but his battles lately have just been on another level. And I mean, that's aside from the fact that he does so much work for the region, you know what I mean? With High Noon and with KOTD, and he has like gone out of his way to really give a lot of MCs that platform and lead them into the bigger league where they should be. And he doesn't discount anybody who deserves something like that. He really does look at it that way and tries to put people where they should be. And that's what the scene needs, you know what I mean?
I feel that. That's a good 3. And this is a question that most of the MCs I've talked to had a hard time answering, but they usually came around to it and was able, and then just started spilling their guts. But name something that you need to work on. What's a weakness of yours?
For me, I don't know. There's always something in every battle that I go back and listen to that I don't like. You know what I mean? Like, it happens.
That's me
every
too,
time.
man. I'm like, you'll never get a perfect battle.
I think my lead-ups in the first round of every battle that I've done sometimes are really, really slow. And that's something I need to fucking pick up, because it's cool to have an introduction, you know what I mean? But you don't want to go 8 bars without really hitting with the crowd. And a lot of cats really discount the crowd, but I feel like when you're on stage and the crowd's in your favor, that's building momentum, and it makes it harder for your opponent to dig out of a hole. And if I could just jump in a lot faster, then I would be a lot stronger of an MC.
That's what's up, man. You knew right off top. I got 2 promise questions for you. You ready for these?
Yeah.
If I could promise you that this person would agree, anybody in the whole world, who would you battle?
Ilmac.
Ilmac?
And not because I think he's great, it's just because he's the standing KOTD champion and I think I could beat him.
Out of the 6 or 7, 10 questions with AKA I've done, Ilmac is now the first double. First time somebody has said it now. You've said it for the second time. So Ilmac getting some shine out here. My next promise, if I could promise you that everybody watching this video would go back and watch it, what is your favorite round? Not battle, your favorite round, and against who? I feel like every MC's got that round that they're like, man, that shit I was cooking. I love that shit. Give me a round.
I don't know, man. I feel like even though it was a one-rounder, the single round that I did against Famous.
Yeah, you can choose that. Yeah, if it's a one-rounder, that's it.
That was my favorite. Like, and I feel like the crowd loved that shit. And after the fact, that one just had so many quotables that cats really enjoyed. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's what I'm aiming for. You know what I mean? Is to make an entertaining show. And I feel like
so go watch that Swamp vs. Famous.
That was my favorite.
Hell yeah. So, who's your next opponents? Who's on the list? I mean, what are we looking forward to in 2016 here now? Let me hear.
2016, right now, I'm focused on Sully. And we're going to do that in Vancouver. I'm not really supposed to talk about it.
Sully be punking you online. He'd be like, bro, why won't you take my friend request?
Why won't you add me on Facebook?
Damn, he said he said you're scared to add him.
Yeah, I'm scared to add a grown man on Facebook. That's adorable.
Damn.
But
Sully coming after you. He's coming at your head with that shit. Who else you got, man?
I don't know. D-Moan is somebody that I promised to battle to that I always keep my word on. So
you know what?
That's going to happen.
I was one of the people who told you that I wasn't really trying to see that battle. But now I'm trying to see that battle. I'm fickle. I'm fickle like the fans. Because and that's the thing is I'll always side with the fans. Because I was a fan first. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like people have been asking for that battle. And I don't think it would be the greatest battle, but I think it would be fun, and that's why I like those battles. When you go
that
on
battle
stage,
would be dope.
It would be dope, but that's what I'm saying. It's like there's a different animosity when I don't know somebody or I genuinely dislike somebody. And sometimes, like with the Fame battle, like that was my favorite battle experience, period. Because he was a friend, you know what I mean? I knew that we was going to go up there, wasn't going to be no salt after the fact, win or lose, didn't matter who it was. And I feel like that'd be the same case with D-Moan. Because that cat he's dope as fuck. He's one of my favorite people to be around at battle events.
Yeah, New Wave is cool to kick it with events, that's for sure.
I just think that both of us would have fun, and it would be more about the bars than going in on some personal bullshit, and it would just be an entertaining battle for people to watch.
Yeah, that's facts. So solely D-Mon, that's all on your radar? Or?
That's not all that's on my radar. That's all that's planned right now, because me and LS, we got to reschedule. I've been talking about battling D-Fly this year, and I hope that one goes through because I think that would be a fucking dope battle. Like, that would be a really good one. And I'd like to see that one on A-Hat just because, you know, all these A-Hat cats have been there supporting me and, like, behind me. I haven't been on that platform, and I owe them that.
Who are you going to battle on 4MCs next?
That is probably the hardest question that you've given me. Like, who could I battle on 4MCs now?
Loons?
Loons on 4MCs? Yeah, I mean, we could do an out-of-league cat, but that's what I thought you meant is like 4MCs, battle MCs, because I feel
No, just home.
At home? Yeah, Loons would be dope on 4MCs. I think people would really enjoy that one, and I think our crowd would really respond very well to that one as well.
You wouldn't do D-Fly at home?
I do D-Fly at home, but like I said, for me, it's not about just doing it at home. It's about supporting A-Hat and being on that stage.
Facts.
And doing my thing for them, because I feel like this is my second year of battling and I haven't been on that stage yet, and I need to be there.
That's true. That is absolutely true. So how about some people that are like written in pencil, meaning like in your head you want to battle them?
Definitely Jay AM, both of those cats I really respect as writers, and I think that they would be fun battles and a serious challenge for me.
Yo, I'm already done those.
I just like those cats right now, especially Jay. Like Jay's really up right now, and I feel like that's definitely a stock raiser, win or lose. You know what I mean? And that's something that I feel like needs to happen. And me and that cat have already talked about that battle, and hopefully that shit happens this year. But I can't pretend like my focus isn't on getting myself higher up in the KOTD chain and representing my league in Canada as well. And that's kind of one of those things. I mean, as far as other cats, the Gingerbread Man from Smoked Out, like, that's another cat that I really want to battle. And that's
he's low key. I'm low key a major fan.
Like, I really like his style. Like, everything that I've seen from him, like, he delivers well. He's got really good humor. He's got strong multis. He's got good metaphors. He's a great writer. And it would be a dope battle.
Damn, man, I'm trying to think. He had some crazy lines. I can't remember, but when he was he battled Candor. You seen that battle?
Yeah, I seen that battle when I was doing my research for him, but
yeah, that battle was dope.
That cat, he's got some fucking major skills. I really enjoyed all of his battles thus far.
So, is there any last thing you want to tell your fans in 2016? I mean, this is it. AKA 10 questions. This is it, the last.
Well, up to this point, I'm about to be 8 battles in about a year. And
I really salute you, man, because it's really hard to keep going after being 0-8. You know what I mean?
But that's 0-8. Oh no, man, that's one of those things. Like, I feel like I've put in a lot of work, man, and still, like, to this point, like, I don't feel like I've taken a clear loss thus far.
You haven't.
And
that's fucking facts.
And I feel like I've put in the work to this point, and hopefully this year, for the fans, we end up in a larger scale thing where I can represent 4 MCs and represent my town on a larger stage and kind of fucking just, I don't know, get myself known in that scene and show these cats that Washington is where the best battle rappers are. And I don't say that just because I'm biased. Like, I watched them Vegas battles. I watched them Texas and Louisiana battles. And I don't see too many cats that are really on par. I mean, I've seen some of the cats that battle Patron out there in, like, Santa Monica and shit. And those boys are dope. But I still feel like, as far as the number of MCs that we have in the leagues that we have.
San Jose,
excuse me. But those cats, like, you can't fuck with the best of the best here. You just cannot. Like, that's it. Washington is where it's at. Canada thinks they got some good MCs. I think they all sound exactly the same.
Man, they are extended family. They extended family, though, bro. But I feel you. Canada, step your bars up.
It's not a fucking stand-up comedy contest. It's not. I'm sorry. Like, you can be funny. You can be funny. Humor's one little thing that goes into this. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. It's a writing.
Bro, but the people that are fire up there are fire.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Like,
it's like, if you're fire in a fucking saturated region, then you're fucking fire. I won't deny that. But I do feel like it's saturated with a lot of cats that sound and try to.
Let's name some Canada cats that we feel
that I like. Patch, fucking Red Shirt Mike, like that dude's funny as fuck.
Dext.
Yeah, fucking Dext One, or is that how you say it, Dext One, or is it Dext One?
It's Dext One. Yeah.
Yeah, he's dope.
Gingerbread Man.
Gingerbread Man is fucking hella dope. God, dude, Canada does have some fucking good MCs, man. Like,
I'm telling you, they got diamonds in the roughs everywhere. But then they got so many people, it's like a blur. Like, you're right. Like, all the rest of them are one big blur of, like, I can't even tell what's going on.
I feel like the Canadian scene does recognize a lot of the shit that's going down in Washington. And it's not just because we're close neighbors. It's because they actually watch the battles and they see the cats.
Oh, yeah, they extended fan.
You know what
I care about them.
Like, I'm excited to go to their country
and
just fucking,
I care about them.
Do that shit. Because they are a big part of the scene, and that's kind of the next step for a lot of MCs here.
Well, yo, Swamp. Hey, Swamp Titan.
What's up?
Thank you very much for doing this, man. It's 10 questions with AKA BS&I. That's blood, sweat, and ink. Thank you very much. Team Slick Talk,
Swamp
man.
Tiger, Slick Talk.
4 MCs by MCs, man. And we out of here. It's a beautiful day.